All right, sir, can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you own your home?
I own a home, yes.
Did you buy a new home or a used house?
I guess a used house.
Why did you buy new?
I don't think they make them like they used to.
What if I told you they build them even better?
I'd have to see it to believe it.
All right, let's see it. Technology has changed so many aspects of our lives. I mean, just think of our cell phones, the way we work or the way we watch entertainment. And not a lot of people stop to think about how technology has affected the new home industry. Builders invest so much more time and more money into technology with these new homes, and a home of this quality would have been inconceivable 10 years ago.
We recently visited a company called ProBuild, the nation's largest supplier in building materials, to see how the construction of structural building components has had an effect on modern home building. These components are designed and assembled to precise specifications and then delivered to the construction site, with specific instructions based on industry best practices.
So this isn't just a bunch of guys balancing on ladders and holding up boards. These homes are built to the latest codes and standards. So your home is going to be safer, quieter, you're going to sleep better, they're more energy efficient. These homes are built better for the long term. The off-site construction of building components are just one of the great practices that so many new home builders use today, and that's just the beginning. I'm here with Carl Ramsby. How you doing, Carl?
I'm doing well, Brett.
Carl's a builder and a good friend of mine, and Carl, these new homes are so much better than they used to be, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They've evolved quite a bit. I mean, for instance, we just take a look around this house. Look at your studs. The studs are going to be a finger jointed studs. Not only is that going to get us a straighter stud,
right,
but it's going to be a little bit stronger, and it's really just going to help out with that bowing, that twisting, and getting walls that aren't straight.
Right, so you normally would have just one stud and it could bow and warp, but these are jointed like this, so they're stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to get us a straighter stud. Not only is it going to be straighter, but it's saving a lot of lumber too, because a lot of those studs is recycled wood. So that's going to help, you know, save the earth a little bit,
right,
I guess.
And then the roof trusses are stronger too, right?
Yeah, trusses tremendously. You know, there's a lot of strength in these pre-manufactured trusses, and not only is it going to be stronger, but it's going to be a lot quicker to build and a lot quicker to put up. So that puts money in back in everybody's pocket.
So it's more economical for everybody. And
yeah,
energy
absolutely.
efficient too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So speaking of efficiencies, let's look at the roof. If you kind of look up here, you got that silver shiny stuff up there. And what that is going to be a radiant barrier that is going to keep the heat out, push it back away from the house.
Right.
And not only is it keeping the attic cool, but it's keeping our ducting cool as well.
Right.
And with the ducting being cool, the air coming out of the ducts into your home is going to stay cool as well. So that, again, puts money back in the homeowner's pocket.
You're not paying to cool your house with that AC system, which is the most expensive part of your energy bills.
Absolutely.
So you heard it's more energy efficient. These houses are built better, and these houses are built stronger. Did you know that roofing materials have changed in the past 10 years?
How so?
So Carl, I know that roofing materials have changed a lot in the past few years as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look behind us here at this house, the shingles on this roof is it's a dimensional shingle, which is a lot better compared to the standard 3-tab shingle. With this dimensional shingle, you're getting anywhere from a 30 to a 50-year lifespan, which is great because once you put it on, you're done.
That is great. You move into one of these new homes, you don't even have to think about your roof for decades. Well, that's a pretty good feeling. And I know as a home inspector, I've been in so many different attics, and almost every single time with an older home, you see current or past evidence of water intrusion underneath the roof from old shingles, from bad flashing, but a lot of times you have these old lead plumbing stacks. As you can see, they have PVC pipes with rubber boots that are sealed tight, so it's watertight. Better roofs, better homes. Have you seen any difference in windows and doors?
How do you mean?
So Carl, let's talk about windows and doors.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, windows have come a long way from the past, from using a single pane aluminum window. Now we've got you know, vinyl windows with double pane, gas filled with insulation. It's come a long ways. You know, not only do we have the window itself being a good insulator, but it's tight, you know, from the outside in, everything's tight. It's sealed up tight. From the outside, we're keeping all the weather out, we're keeping all the water away from us, and it's not gonna let anything in.
So they're more watertight. So that's great because windows are one of the largest areas of water intrusion around a home. I know that because a lot of the mold collects below the window, and this is already pre-sealed, it's taped, almost no water is going to ever get into these new windows compared to these old ones, and they're more energy efficient. There's less heat getting inside the house, keeping the house cooler. Let's talk about doors.
Yeah, absolutely. So the doors, same thing. You know, it's tight, it's pre-built, multiple materials that you can use, whether it be steel or fiberglass, and it's going to be insulated. It's going to have an insulated core, which once again, the efficiency factors are just way better than what they were in the past years.
And it's different for specific doors. I know that instead of just having one door option. I know the garage service door has to be either solid core material or metal material because you want to isolate any possible fires to the garage so it doesn't spread your home. So it's also keeping the house safer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're better all around. Better windows, better doors, better homes. So Carl, there is so much great information that we've covered today, but we're just barely scratching the surface.
Yeah, with all those great products that we talked about earlier, you're also getting great warranties with those products. Not only do the builders give you a 1-year wall-to-wall warranty, you have additional warranties for your HVAC, your plumbing, your electrical, and also most new homes come with the 10-year structural warranty as well.
Right, the warranties are amazing. I mean, almost every single thing in the house is covered, and you're not spending your free time working on your house. You can actually enjoy your home and enjoy your lifestyle. And safety also, these homes are much safer.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brett. With safety, your smoke detectors, they're all gonna be in series. So if smoke gets detected by one, all of them are gonna go off. You're gonna hear it. Everybody's gonna get out of the house, they're gonna be safe. With that, you get your carbon monoxide detectors. And to keep your family safe, most new homes come with security systems installed.
Right, and then electrical too, it's so much safer. A lot of people hear about the building codes changing, their safety codes have changed, and electrical, for example, you have GFCI outlets in all the proper locations, keeping your family safe in those wet areas. And then you have AFCI breakers, arc fault circuit interrupters, which are breakers that are gonna help prevent your house from possibly catching fire, things that you don't even see. And in addition to that, not only do you know your house is the best built, it's the safest, it's covered, but it's also healthier. You don't have to deal with things like you do with an old home, from mold, lead-based paint, formaldehyde, asbestos. You don't even have to think about that stuff. And when you start to add up all the reasons of new versus used, it's really a no-brainer. Carl, thank you so much.
Absolutely, Brett.
So considering all of this, do you think you might think twice before buying used again?
Yeah, I think I might.
Start fresh, buy new.